What's good, everyone? It's MJo23Dan. Welcome to the Sneaker Reminisce, where we take regular, everyday people and discuss sneakers as well as the culture through their eyes. No athletes, no influencers, no boundaries. Just raw feelings and emotions. I hope you enjoy.
BSwoopes, a lot of people call me Big Texas. Know me as Big Texas. Uh, Sneakers, man. That's all I'm on every day. Try to have a lot of exclusive stuff. Deal with a lot of people on the back end. A lot of celebrities, a lot of athletes. Things like that. My company is Tongue Sneaker Concierge. Pretty much provide upscale sneaker service, shipping, online, things like that. I just started it up about 6 months ago, but I've been doing the shoes thing since I was 15 or 16. So. Probably since the early 90s. I always pretty much had a concierge service. I always dealt with like people behind the scenes. I always was like a personal assistant to a lot of people. So the concierge idea was just something that I pretty much had for a while now. And I came up with Tongue just off of a sneaker tongue, nothing crazy, but that was just something that I just put together and been running with it now. Right now we offer drop zones, delivery zones in San Francisco Bay Area and LA, which basically means you place an order. For instance, you place an order on a drop day, on a Jordan release day, like on a Saturday, and it pretty much combines internet, hand-to-hand service, and the delivery all together. So basically, you will order a shoe on delivery day at 5 o'clock. You would go to a drop zone and pick up your sneaker. So basically, it cuts out all the hassle and all the hoopla, associated with raffles, all the, lines and just, all the crazy hype. So basically, we have an app coming. You order online, and basically, you'll be able to pick up by 5 o'clock the same afternoon.
Sheryl Swoopes is your sister.
And sister is a pretty known basketball athlete. I have a cousin that's in the NFL currently right now. Just growing up in sports, this is how I like sneakers. This is how I got my love for sneakers. Is through sports, just growing up in sports. So yeah.
So how's the competition between you and Sheryl?
Oh man, no competition, man. You know what? Come on, man. No, it's in our family's really deep in comp, man. We compete in everything, cooking, dominoes, sports, So yeah, top to bottom.
All right, so you brought a few sneakers.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and show these off, and
Yeah, it's just my little rotation right now.
So right now my man's got the Gatorades on.
Oh yeah, you see how I freaked it too with the off-white laces too. Yeah, both off-white laces. This from the Air Force One, so and exclusive.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right, so we got
Air Max 97. This has been my favorite shoe probably since the Olympics '96 in Atlanta. Is the first time I ever saw this shoe. I saw it on Mitch Richmond's foot. And just always thought it was fly. Every time it retro, I always make sure I grab me a pair. This one and the green one. The gold one. It's just a dope shoe, big air bubble. Just I just like classic shit, classic fire. I just like the the silver silhouette. It's just been one of my favorites since the early days. So every time that come out, I always make sure I try to grab me one or two of those off top. Off-white. This is probably my favorite out the 10. Everybody got their own little favorite, but this is probably my favorite one out the 10. Air Force One. I just like so much detail on it. Virgil really did his thing with this. The little waxy laces. Of course the tag, all the different laces. I just think it's a dope shoe. I always liked Air Force Ones anyway, so I just try to switch it up a little bit, throw the black ones in there. Off-White Vapor Max. Definitely super duper heat. I haven't changed anything on this yet. Probably gonna rock this when I go to the Oklahoma game tomorrow. See my little young boy Trey Young, Cameron McGusty. Shout out to my Oklahoma boys. Yeah, it's just super dope. I like the dark. I wish he wasn't putting out the other colors of this. I wish this was it, but I heard something else supposed to be coming out 2018. I like the dark on it. It reminds me of an old. I don't know if you remember. You remember like the old low top baseball cleats, like from Negro League days. That's what it reminds me of, basically, man. If you look at it, it reminds me of like the big tongue, the fat tongue. Reminds me like an old school low top baseball cleat. Overall cool shoe though. LeBron 1 Zoom Generation. I actually just wore this at Complex Con for the first time. Well, this shoe for the first time. This is just some classic to me. Super LeBron fans will respect this. Old logo. I really like this shoe. I've been a LeBron fan since early 2000s. Anyway, he came in league 2003. I've been on him ever since. This is just one of the shoes. I'm not a fan of all the models, but I definitely like this one, and the South Beach probably is my favorite LeBron's. Zoom Generation 1. I'm waiting for the black pair to drop too. I need to add that to the arsenal. You want to go to my favorite shoe, or you want to go to my favorite current shoe?
It's your call, man. You tell us.
This right here is, man, Zoom Air Penny, 1996. He actually signed, I have a signed size 14 that he wore in practice. He signed it on both toes and gave it to me. Been hooked every fucking since. I cannot get enough of this shoe right here. This is my favorite shoe by far, outside of the Jordan 3. This is by far one of my favorite Nike shoes. It has a lot of just sentimental like value to me. I was like 13 years old. Penny signed it on the toe, and
how'd you meet Penny?
My sister was playing on the women's Olympic team at the time, and he was playing on the men's team. So we stayed in the same hotel, and I went to practice one day, and he just blessed me, man. Size 14, still got it to this day. So nice. Next time we link up, I'm gonna bring that out for you. This just, you already know, this is the hottest shoe of the year right here. Sean Witherspoon, coming like this cool little tote bag. Anybody who knows what's up knows this was like probably the most exclusive shoe by far of the year. Has like removable tags. Cool story about this shoe. The Off-Whites were dropping in LA. I just picked up my pairs from Undefeated. One of my buddies called me and was like, come over to Maxfield's. They're doing first come, first serve on the Off-Whites. Went over there. Another buddy calls me and was like, hey, you need to get up to round 2 right now. They're doing a raffle for free Sean Witherspoons. Long story short, I left out of line, went up there with a couple buddies of mine. I was number 125, he was 126. My other little homie was 127, and my other friend, she was 128. And we ended up winning 3 pair. They called 3 of the numbers out of the 4, so we got them all for free actually. And I ended up getting blessed with this 12.5, which I already wore. You can see that right there. I already rocked it. I rocked it the first day I got it. So
that's old school, like
come on, man.
Remember when going into the sneaker shop and throw your old shoes in the box and wear the new ones out?
My mom used to come get me at lunch and come get me and take me to the mall and let me get my shoes at 12 or 1 o'clock, and then I go back to school. I'll be the first ones with them. So it definitely gave me that feel. I respect Sean a lot. I see what he's doing with the whole little wave. He definitely brought back that feel of like the excitement of camping out and waiting, and I like that way more than the raffle. But yeah, this is by far one of the dopest shoes I probably have. Whether it was hyped or not, it was just the way I acquired it. I really like it, man. It's just Sean did a good job with this. They said they're supposed to be releasing more on Air Max Day, but it's supposed to not, be so exclusive with the box and patches and all the different laces and corduroys and all that. But yeah, definitely a cool shoe right here. You had to find the van actually. The van was like he would like drive it around the city and like hide it in these little random spots. And if you found him, he would give you the first day he was actually giving away like I think 50 free pair of them if you found the van or whatever. Second day it was a raffle. They stopped it at 150 people. Like I said, I was one of the lucky 50 to get blessed with 3 pair of them. I blessed one of the OG sneakerheads in LA, and then I blessed one of the OG sneakerheads in the Bay. So then I kept me mine. So yeah, it was just a cool story. I just really like how he did that, how I acquired that. That's just a special shoe to me right there.
All right, so we got the Sean Witherspoons, the 97 ones. We got the Air Max 96 on the pennies, Zooms. Yeah. And then we got the Zoom Generations Retro. We got the Vapor Maxes, Off Whites, Air Force Ones, Off Whites, and then lastly, Air Max 97s.
Yeah. A lot of stuff that's hype, man, I try to stay away from. A lot of my clients want it, so obviously I have to, try to get it for them. But a lot of the stuff that I like personally, I try to stay away from like the hype stuff. I just like what I like, whether it's hyped, whether it's old, whether it's new. Yeah, I just like what I like, man.
All right, so if people want to follow you or follow the brand.
Oh, the brand is Tongue Sneaker Concierge on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Follow us. I post deals, whatever I have. Website will be coming up in about 3 weeks. You'll be able to purchase directly from the site. We'll have a subscription and a membership. Everything will be linked to the Instagram page, and yeah, that's it right there, man.
All right, Swoopes, appreciate it, man.
No problem, bro. All right, thank you.
All right, no problem. All right, look forward to that. We are here at 1985 Gallery, where he showed us a slew of some of the pickups that are hot this year. And BSwoopes, appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.